Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm showing you this sort of sunset beachy inspired eye look using the Be Perfect Carnival palette in collaboration with StaceyMarie MUA. So I've finally got my hands on this massive, beautiful creation and I absolutely love it. This is my first time using it and I'm obsessed. I know I'm not going to put this down for a very long time. So I used this to create the eyes, and then I've also used a really exciting new lipstick that I've been really excited to come out for a long time on my lips as well, and I'll show you that at the end. So if you did want to see how I created this look, then please keep watching. So for my eyes today, I'm using the Be Perfect Cosmetics palette. It's the Carnival palette in collaboration with StaceyMarie. As you can see, my first impressions of this palette was that it's absolutely massive. It's huge, but it's so good. Even if you're traveling, it's quite a big palette, but you've got bright colors, you've got natural colors, you've got shimmers, you've got two highlights here. So although it's big, you're not really going to need to take anything else. So the first shade I'm going in with is the shade Lit, which is this orange shade just here, and I'm taking my Zoeva 231 brush. This is a small blending brush. So I've already prepped my lid just as normal with MAC Paint Pot in soft ochre, and then I've just set that with a powder, and I'm just taking this orange shade just above the natural crease. So I'm packing this on to start with in the shape that I want. These eyeshadows are super pigmented but also blend like an absolute dream. So once I've got the general shape there, I'm just dusting the excess of that product off of my brush, and I'm just using tiny circular motions just to start to soften the edges of that colour. So once you're happy with how that has begun to blend, it's time to go in with our next shade. And for this, I'm switching to my Zoeva 222 brush. This is a slightly larger, fluffy brush. And we're using the shade Keen in the palette, which is this bright yellow shade just here. And we're just catching the very edges of that orange shade and blending that out right to the brow. So next, just to deepen this a little bit, we're taking the Zoeva 230 brush. This is a small pencil brush. And I'm switching to the shade Guilty, which is this sort of dark pink shade up the top here. Again, just stamping that product into place, and then we'll focus on the blending after. I'm just dusting off the excess of that brush. And then just, again, tiny circular motions on the very edge, just to blend that nicely into that orange shade. If you do feel that blend needs a helping hand at all, then just switch to the brush you used for the orange, dip in a tiny bit of the orange shade, which was Lit, and just buff that around the edges of the pink. Once you're happy with the blend on the upper lid, our next step is to cut the crease. So for this, I'm using my Maybelline Eraser Eye Concealer. This is in the shade Light, and I'm taking my Zoeva 226 smudger brush. This is a nice rounded but flat brush. This is what I always use to do my cut creases. It's really easy to just stamp that shape into place. I'm just starting to stamp out my cut crease. So just keep checking back between both those eyes and making sure you've done your crease nice and even. Once I'm happy with the cut crease, I just take my finger and I just like to pat this edge. This just helps with the blending. It's such a simple step, it really does make a huge difference for when you're blending those shadows onto the lid. So I'm not going to set this concealer because I'm bringing the eyeshadows pretty much over the whole lid. So I'm going to start with the darkest shade first, which is Guilty, and we're just taking that on the small pencil brush again. And we're just going to start working these colours across the lid here. So I'm sort of using tapping motions for this. I find this is the easiest way to blend over the lid in such a small space. And then next, going in with Lit, which is the orange shade, and that medium-sized brush, and just catching the edge of that pink so that is nicely blended and bringing that over the lid. Then next, switch into your biggest brush again and that colour Keen, which is the yellow. Again, catching the edge of the orange and then bringing that further towards the inner corner. So now the top half is done, we're going to do the bottom of the under eye. So for this I went with a blue because I really wanted to do like a sunset eye, and obviously when there's a sunset it's quite often above the ocean, which is blue, so I thought blue would work. So we're using a Zoeva 234 flat brush, and I'm going to be taking the shade Mood, which is this dark blue down here. This is a lovely navy blue, and again focusing that product more on the tip of the brush. We're just going to shimmy that through the lower lash line. So then next, to blend that out, we are taking the shade Sky, which is the pale blue in the palette just here, and we are taking a clean 231 brush, and again just catching the edge of that darker shade and buffing it out. So then right on the inner corner on the under eye, I just wanted to add a shimmery blue just to start to lighten that as it gets to the inner corner. So for this I'm using a Zoeva 315 brush. This is an eyeliner brush, and the shade Breezy, which is a nice shimmery sort of teal colour. And we're just taking a little bit of that on the brush and bringing that right into the inner corner. Then for a little pop of shimmer on the inner corner, I'm using the shade Pink Me, which is this shade just here. So for the eyeliner for my lower lash line, I'm using the Anastasia Beverley Hills Waterproof Cream colour, and this is in Ice Blue. These are sort of like a gel eyeliner kind of consistency. And I'm just taking a little paintbrush, it's just a really thin one, and I'm just running that along the lower lash line. So next I'm just taking my Maybelline Master Ink Black Eyeliner, and I'm just going to do a quick swipe over the upper lid. So next I'm just going to go off camera quickly to do my brows, and then I'll be back to do my lashes. So the lashes I'm going to be putting on are the Doll lashes, and these are in Brandy, which are these ones just here. They get a little bit longer towards the outer corner, and they're just really nice and full and fluffy. So I'm just going to glue them up quickly and then whack on some mascara. So while I'm waiting for the glue to go tacky on those, I'm just going to pop on some of my Maybelline Colossal Volume Express mascara. So that is the finished eye look, and I'm just going to whack on a nude lip, but I am going to show you this on camera because I've got a really exciting another new product which I've been so excited to come out. So on my lips today I'm going to be using the Jamie Genevieve lipstick from MAC Cosmetics. So I've been really excited for this to come out, mainly because I've always watched her YouTube videos, I've always followed her on Instagram, and she's been such a big inspiration in my career as a makeup artist and wanting to do more on Instagram and wanting to produce videos and all of those things. Seeing her succeed has given me a lot of motivation to try and get somewhere like that myself. So I haven't actually used this lipstick yet. This is its debut on my face. So I just want to say that I absolutely love the packaging. I love that she used her denim jacket as the print, and the little hint of gold is also stunning. So I'm going to use a MAC lip liner just to line my lips, and this is in Spice. This is one I always use, hence the fact that it's all diddy and tiny. So now for the lipstick. This is a really nice nude colour, and I can imagine it going really nicely with quite a few different lip liners depending on your style. That's the lipstick on. I've just patted my lip liner into it a little bit just so you've got no harsh lines or anything like that. But well done, Jamie Genevieve, because that is beautiful. So this is the finished look. If you guys did enjoy this tutorial, then don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and leave me any comments down below of bits you might want to see. If you're not already, then head to my Instagram and give that a follow, because I do tend to do some more looks and posts and bits that I've been doing at festivals and things like that on there. So I'll link that down below so you can head over to it, and I'll see you all next time.